Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to another episode of Sosnovka. Alright, so today we're going to try something, again, that's a bit different. We're going to go ahead and... where are we here? We're going to try spreading a little bit of slurry today, which I don't believe we've done. Let's go ahead and grab a slurry tank. Now, I could go for the Zune hammer, which also cultivates at the same time, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. And this one's a little bit too big for my purposes, and this one just wouldn't fit on this map. So we're going to try and use the G.Skill here. The Modulo 2. So let's go ahead and let's lease it for now, I think. There we are. And here we are in our truck. Let me put the music back on here. It's called Start Your Engines. I don't know. I just love the the rock and roll selection. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this thing here. Here we are. Now some people, I was looking in Discord the other day, and some people were commenting on the, perhaps, I don't know if it was related to FarmSim or not, but they were saying that they were having some FPS issues, so in light of that, I'm going to leave this open just so I can see if there are any apparent FPS issues. Nothing too crazy from the looks of it, nothing super noticeable at least. Are they coming there? Helps when I actually have it turned on there. There we go, that's better. Alright, so yeah, so far I haven't seen anything crazy. So what I'm going to do is, we have a little bit of slurry, because we have, I don't know how many cows we have now, but because we have a few cows, whatever the number is, I don't even know anymore. I think it's like 30 something. We have a little bit of slurry, and we go ahead and spread some slurry in a couple fields here, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's what we're going to try today. Save a little bit of money instead of using the move aside. We're going to see how this works in comparison to spreading fertilizer, chemical fertilizer, of course. So, alright, here we are. Alright, now I don't know what the horsepower requirement is on this guy. 150. So this tractor will not do. That's pretty hefty. That's quite a high power requirement, actually. I'm actually kind of surprised. So let's leave it there, and we'll grab the Series 7, because this is not powerful enough for it. We'll just hook it up to our solid spreader there. There we go. This is what we need. Don't really need a front weight or anything on this, I don't think. We can grab one, just in case. There should be one at the end here somewhere. Of course, the Deutz. The other Deutz. We have a whole fleet of them now. The other Deutz is in the way. There we go. Let's grab that front weight there, and... there we go. Sweet. So one of the cool things about this particular slurry spread that we're going to use here in a second is the fact that it actually has, I think they're called drag hoses. Basically what it does is the hose kind of just drags on the ground and spreads fertilizer, or slurry in this case, or liquid manure, depending on what your particular preference is. There we go. I haven't used this much, so as I mentioned before, this costs about 4,000 to rent for the day. So it's not that expensive, honestly, in the greater scheme of things. So what I can do is I'll save my money by using this. I'll save some money by not using chemical fertilizer. Also, because we got some more cows, we'll be able to save some money there, hopefully in the future as well. I believe this is where you get slurry. Let's just wait for that to fill up. I don't think there's a fill indicator on it, is it? Let's just check. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Now the only thing that's not in-game is this weight. So I don't know if that's just a normal thing that it jumps around like that, so I don't know. I'm going to grab a quick sip of coffee while it's filling up there. Sweet. I do like So far, like, honestly, all the things I've seen from Giants that they've made have been really good. Like, model-wise. What a terrible song. Excuse me. Have been really solid in terms of like graphics and whatnot. I haven't seen anything. Most of the mods I've seen haven't been that spectacular in comparison, honestly. It's a bit sad. Well, there's only been a couple mods that have really like surprised me and been like, wow, that's really great. And this one, I believe, as soon as you lower it, it just turns on. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes. I'm not a big fan of that, but that's the way it works. So, like I said before, that's those drag hoses there. So, depending where you are in the world, some places that's the only way you can spread slurry is like that. You can't just do like a broadcast style. It's illegal. So, I don't know how far this is gonna go. This slurry. I'm very curious about this. There we go. Make the turn here. I don't know, it'll be curious. Like, I think we have about 80,000 liters, so we may be able to get like one stage fertilizer on everything. That would be my guess. I'm surprised this little handle doesn't come down. I don't know if you can even, no, it doesn't appear you can even do anything with it, so. Lift slurry tanker. No, we don't want to lift the slurry tanker. Alright. Oops. Yeah, the reason why I don't like that kind of drag style is that as soon as you, well, when you turn it down, that's what I'm talking about. As soon as you basically stop, it's still going. Alright. Austin Power song. There we go. But I don't know, it's kind of different. I like this is one of my favorites actually out of the slurry shredders. This little G.Skill, I don't know why, it's kind of a neat little unit. And I think the how do you say that? Vinhuis? Someone mentioned it in the comments a while back. I just forget how to say it now. Vinhuis? I don't know, I forget. I apologize. I believe that company is I think it's Dutch. I'd have to check that actually now. Here we go. Now, of course, some of you guys are like, "Ah, why using GPS? Such a small field." I like to be efficient, and I'm not efficient without GPS. Maybe because I rarely not use GPS. That's terrible English, but I usually use GPS. So because of that, my accuracy is a little lower than it could be. There we go. Let's turn that up. Make a turn here. Also, I think we're actually faster than Courseplay would be, or GP. Yeah, we would be faster in both cases, just because the way Courseplay would turn would be. I don't know how big the turn circle would be, but probably fairly large. As you can see, we got a ton of that's grass, hay, and then straw, just chilling out there for when it's needed. There we go. Let's just back up there. So we have enough space to turn around here without running into stuff. Spreading slurry. It's funny, I think some people actually bring contractors in to spread slurry because they just don't have the equipment for it. I don't know if that's common in North America, but I know in Europe they often do that. They often bring a contractor in to spread some slurry around just because they don't have the equipment or the time, or the contractor can do it like a lot more efficiently. I don't know. Oh, there you go. They got the whole field done. That's pretty impressive, actually. I'm genuinely surprised. There we go. Let's grab some more slurry here. Like I said, I'm not sure how much slurry we have. Let's just verify while we're here. Any good prices? Grain elevator. Barley, that's good. Maybe we should take a load over there and sell some barley. Yeah, 62,000 liters, so not a crazy amount. 37 cows, that's how many cows we have. Alright, let's get the other field here. And, like I said, I think we have a course to the village grain elevator. Yeah, there it is, Cell Village. Why isn't that in the appropriate folder? Let's see here. What was the other one? Cell Village. There we go. Alright, so unfold once again. You can actually set this up with Courseplay as well. And you set it up so Courseplay automatically goes back to the pit and fills up too. It's definitely possible. But the reason why I got this one is because this one's just a bit more, I don't know, it makes more sense to have this kind of medium-sized slurry spreader as opposed to the huge 30-meter one. That would have been just overkill, I think, on these size of fields. Alright, there we go. What I'll do is I'll show you how it works with the big field, the big grass field there. We'll put slurry down that one. Actually, probably will have enough too, honestly. I'd be surprised if we wouldn't. This is actually going a lot longer than I thought it was going to. In the sense that we're not going through it as quickly. Because usually you just burn through this. Well, at least in 15 you used to burn through it like there was no tomorrow. In this one it seems to be a bit better in terms of usage. They must have toned it down a little bit. There we go. It's funny, it starts fertilizing even before it turns all the way down. It's kind of funny. What is this, 12 meters? Yeah, 12 meters. Okay, good to know. There we go. Let's make this turn here. Having lots of space for this specific slurry spreader is nice because this thing you can't really make a short turn with because the tongue is right there, and just the way it's set up, you can't just, you know, do a super tight turn without running into everything. It's interesting, I saw a Class Xerion the other day, Class Xerion 3800 I think it was, which is the big, not articulated one. It's not articulated, but it's got the all-wheel steering, it's got the function where you can switch the cab to the front to the back and all that, but the outside looked nice, but the inside doesn't. Honestly, that's why I haven't used many modded tractors, because the inside of tractors have not been, like, super nice. There's been a couple that have been okay, but I'm totally okay with the in-game tractors right now, because I haven't seen anything I'm like, whoa, on the inside. There's a couple interesting ones, like there's a John Deere 8R that I have that's pretty solid, but outside that, like, I don't know of too many other ones that are really good. There we go. So, like, see there, it starts fertilizing even before it's all the way down. I suppose you could do this with a Zune hammer too, same idea. But I guess the problem with the Zune hammer for me is that it cultivates, and I don't want it to cultivate yet. I guess what would make the most sense is to use the Zune hammer now, after I fertilized once, and then you get a 2-stage. Theoretically, at least. Alright, here we go. Got, what, 2 passes, 3 passes left? But this is a very cool slurry spreader. It's even got beacons on it, should you wish to put beacons on. It's funny, in multiplayer I almost always have my beacons on, because I use the home key as my push-to-talk key for whatever reason. So, often people will go on the server later on, and they'll be like, what's with all the beacons on, or what's with all the lights on, or something. Because for some reason I'll leave the lights on too, and the beacons. Good. So, it's just bizarre. Yeah, actually we're doing a pretty good job here. I'm surprised how far we're able to spread this slurry. Get it? That's a terrible joke, I'm sorry. Because it's a slurry spreader. Get it? There we go. Don't run into any trees. No, lots of space there. Got this pass and one more pass to go. And we're good. Actually, this is one full tank did this whole field. We didn't even use a whole tank on the other field. That's impressive. I didn't buy this because I didn't think we were going to use it very often, but that's not bad at all. I don't know, considering how long you could use it for. Is it worth it? Is it not? That's the question you gotta ask though, right? So this one's like only 50 grand. But are you gonna save 50 grand worth of fertilizer costs? Probably. But I don't know if I have that many cows quite yet. But that's just my personal opinion. There we go. So that's the last pass here. Excellent. Turn GPS off here. Fold that up. And what I'll do is get set up here. No, we don't want to mow. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to record a course real quick here. I guess the starting point would be, let's say, right here at the end somewhere. So let's start recording here. Take it easy. That's what Liu Shang would say all the time. Take it easy, fish, take it easy. I don't know. I'm sure none of you have... I don't think anybody has any idea what I'm talking about. But Liu Shang is the host of Extreme Philly Fishing, which is one of my favorite fishing channels on YouTube. Alright, so if we just drive by here. Excellent. That should be good enough. And then we'll drive back. Give the Lily robot lots of space there. Excellent. And then head back this way. And then go back to the starting of the field. I'm just going to drive around here like this. And then take a turn right here. Just in case we need to get fuel. And head back to the same spot we were just at there. And if all goes well, it should be fine. It's always a key question though, if all goes well. That's a good spot right there. We'll call this F23 Slurry refill. Alright, next part's really easy. 12 meters, so let's take it down to 11.5, just so we don't miss any. Starting corner, northwest. East, turn to first point, activated, generate course, and then attach that course. Slurry, first waypoint. Let's see if this works properly. And that is always the key. Survey says. So what should happen here is once he finishes using all the slurry up in that, what should be able to do is... Oh. I know what I need to do. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Why is it not going down? It's because I need to set it up so it uses... you can set up so it uses just straight from the tank or not. There we go. There we go, that makes more sense. I'm like, it's not using any up. What's going on here? You can set up so it just buys or uses straight from the tank as well, just like the manure. So what should happen here is this is the moment of truth right here, where it's gonna use up all the slurry it's got, and then it should go back and refill itself, theoretically. All right, more coffee. All right, looks good. Looks good. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty surprised we were able to do both of those fields with slurry. Perhaps purchasing a slurry spreader might not be a bad idea. Nice. Let's see. So we got those two fields done. So we could cultivate and then go from there. It's funny though, because like the funny thing is here is like this seeder will direct seed, but the problem I run into is like if I direct seed right now, that's only 2 stages of fertilization unless I put one on after. So, anyways, let's go see how that guy's getting on. Is it gonna work the way it's supposed to? Let's get into the load point. There, he's filling up. Excellent. This is good. That shaking, man, it's hilarious. So we have 145,000. So I sold some hay or grass. I guess they were silage bales, not grass bales. So how are our cows doing, anyways? I didn't even look. I think they're fine. Yeah. Let's grab the doits here. And I think we have the... I don't know where I put our other trailer there. Oh, it's on the other side, I think. Alright. So we'll grab the other trailer, sell a load of barley. This barley's a good price right now. There we go. There's our trailer right there. Let's grab it, and then we'll sell some barley here. Because I think barley was a good price. But we'll only just sell one load, because what will happen is, if you sell too much, well, the price will tank one way or another. Series 7's being refueled. That's why I set it right past the refuel point there. And we wanted it to go to the village. And it would be this one here. And we wanted to pick up barley. Barley. There we go. There you go. So that's how it's working. So now it's refilled itself already. Now it's going to go back to the field and start spreading slurry again. That's what you can do. It's funny, in 17 they basically made this like you don't need to do this anymore at all. I guess if you want like the realism side of things, I guess you could set it up so it has to do that. But the way the game mechanics are done in this game, you don't even need to do this at all. You can just base this so you can just set it up so it just pulls directly from your cow slurry pit, or your VGA for that matter. So, all right, there we go. 28,000 liters. Covers are automatic. Oh, this one even has covers on it. Okay, apparently it just got refueled there. And the village one is just over there, so. Excellent, cool. So let's grab the Series 9. We'll do a single field. Oh, it's not attached even either. Perfect. It's funny, Norm commented the other day, one of my patrons. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, I'll put a link in the top right hand corner. If not, don't worry. It's all good. Anyways, Norm, he was saying that, do you want me to come over and wash your equipment? Because as you can see, I'm not very what's the word, like meticulous in washing the equipment, so. There we go. Let's take that offset off. Don't know why it always does that automatically, but it does. There we go. I do like this Lemkin cultivator. It's probably my favorite. I don't know why. But it's just so simple, straightforward. Nothing too fancy, I guess. I think that's the reason why I just like it. Although it does have a super long tongue on it, so. Which does make using it a bit odd at times. Because it's just such a huge tongue. Drop it down. Cultivate it up. Also, with the new Coon DLC coming out, it comes out today. Today's February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I know this will probably go up after Valentine's Day, but so I hope you had a good Valentine's Day then. So, well, like I said, the Coon DLC will be out by the time this comes out. So, they have a disc in there that looks nice, but they're all kind of small stuff. And I was actually reading through the Facebook comments, and some people are like, "Where's all the big stuff?" I'm like, not everybody likes to play on a small farm. Which I can relate to, because I tend to play on larger farms, or medium to large size farms, so I can relate to what the guy was talking about. He was like, what's going on here? So now, theoretically, like what I would like to do in an ideal world is I'd have enough manure and enough slurry to do this. So first stage, I would spread manure, plow it under, then spread slurry, and then you could just direct seed over that basically. But or you could cultivate and then direct seed, or then seed. But that's what it would be in an ideal world. But I don't produce nearly enough fertilizer for that, or manure, or slurry. So there he's going. He's still doing it. How full is he? Let's see here. 38%. That's not bad at all. I'm rather surprised. We might actually have enough slurry to do almost all our fields. Alright, let's grab the aggro star. I don't know him to do a second load. Because I imagine the price has decreased once again. Oh, it's still good. Alright, continue. Yeah. Quit your honking. Alright. Should be able to finish up this field here. More coffee. But you can do all sorts of creative things with course play. You just have to be creative with it. Like nowadays, like because of the way the game engine's designed, it's not as useful as it used to be. But it's like for selling stuff, it's still fantastic. Well, I'm kind of surprised. There used to be a mod out called MH Forward Contracting in 15 that you could just kind of sell stuff automatically. But I haven't seen that one come around yet, so that was owned by Upside Down. Although, as far as I understand, Upside Down's focusing on other things now, so. I've already put 4 hours on this Series 9. Wow, didn't take long at all. But the only way you're going to make sure you do a perfect job is do it yourself, usually. Although I guess there would be a couple options with course play. You could have to do a headland, and that should theoretically get rid of most problems. Did I miss that a little bit? Looks like I did. There we go. Yeah, that Series 7 is doing a pretty good job. Saving us a little bit of money. We still have to probably put down more chemical fertilizer in the end, so can't win all of the time, but that's the way it goes. Alright. Let's finish that up. This is why it's nice to have lots of space around the edges of your field. Here we go. But yeah, you can do crazy things with course play, like I demonstrated the other day with filling the manure in the manure spreader. Well, looks like he's finally emptied out there. That's not too bad. We got like 3 passes done. We should have enough slurry. Not certain about that, but I think we may only have enough for that one field, or the last field, I should say. We got 2 fields done. That's pretty good. So. I don't know if we'll have enough for all of 23. It's interesting though, one of the curious things about spreading slurry on a grass field like that is sometimes you'll run into problems because cows eating the food that comes off that field, the hay basically comes off that field. It can be a problem at times. Not always, but... I got 2 more passes left. It can be a problem at times, so that's one of the weird things about it. So you have to be careful about that if you have dairy cattle, if you have a dairy, or cows, any kind of cows really, because there could be some problems associated with it. So you have to be wary of when you do it, when you spread slurry, if you're feeding your cows. All right, last pass. There we go. Turn the GPS off, we don't need it anymore. Excellent. Sweet. I can see myself drifting away from the side of there. This is why I use GPS. There we go. Excellent. Alright folks, that'll be it for me for today. My name's Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Let's Play action. Catch you guys later.